Hey, what is up guys? It's Brendan here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the best fleet management software and vehicle tracking apps for you to use in your small business. Whether you have a large team of employees or you have a lot of equipment in your business, we're going to take a look at some of the best fleet management companies and software, and they also include a lot of safety tools as well as vehicle tracking and monitoring, so you can keep an eye on all of your fleet no matter what is happening with all of your vehicles and equipment inside your business. This is essential for not only just keeping track of things and staying organized, but also for managing your expenses, your fleet, and keeping your team safe as well, and also for managing expenses even come tax time as well. So it's a lot of things that are encompassed in these software tools here today. They also include a lot of equipment as well, such as different safety devices, features. In terms of vehicle tracking, it also can include different dash cams and different hardware included with the software. So we're going to be taking a look at the whole host of different fleet management software companies and tools that you can use in your small business, again, to help better manage your equipment and vehicles that you have in your business. Now, before we dive into things, of course, I do want to mention, if you want to check out any of the companies mentioned here in today's video and list, you can go ahead and check out those links linked down below in the video description. Again, some of which are affiliate links, which can be a great way to help out and support the channel. Without ado, let's go ahead and dive into the list of, again, the best fleet management software and vehicle tracking companies and tools for you to use in your small business. And without ado, at the number one spot here we have is Verizon Connect. Now, Verizon Connect, as you probably recognize the brand name of Verizon, is a subdivision within the Verizon company, which is Verizon Connect. Now, Verizon Connect is focused on vehicle and fleet management software so that you can better manage your business. This not only just includes, tracking vehicles in the field, but improving your overall fleet operations when it comes to different types of heavy equipment or even just regular delivery vans and things like that. So you can keep a wide variety of different vehicles tracked inside the Verizon Connect software, and it can help you better manage your business. Now, they are an advanced fleet management software solution. I will have some more basic fleet management software companies later in this list as well. Maybe if you don't necessarily need as extensive of tools. I know a lot of you guys watching this video, maybe you need the more advanced tracking tools, maybe you don't. We have a whole bunch of different companies that kind of service both different types of needs for different types of consumers, right? Or different types of people that might be interested in this software. So in terms of, you can see driver and vehicle locations, especially if you have multiple different vehicles, as you can see here with the fleet management software. This also can help you reduce costs for vehicle maintenance and fuel consumption, so you can see, what are the routes that are going and being taken. You can track driver behavior as well, such as speeding, idling, harsh driving, so you can get driver safety scores. That can be a huge help as well, and you can also improve your dispatching, routing, and visibility over your whole fleet for the transportation and how everything is going on a day-to-day basis. In terms of a regular dash cam, these vehicle tracking tools do also go beyond just basic dash cams. They have advanced reporting and monitoring features for safety in terms of collisions or distracted driving, things like that. So Verizon Connect can also hook you up not just with the software, but also the hardware side of things, so that you can really keep track and making sure that everybody is being as safe as possible when they are out on the road and driving for business as well, essentially. So that's one other thing to keep in mind. Again, they are also trusted by popular companies like Costco Wholesale as well, which is pretty cool there. And they can also reduce insurance premiums. That's a huge benefit to a lot of people using this type of software and hardware, is that you can help reduce your insurance premiums, reduce the accidents, increase revenue. These are the types of things that you would see. You can read through their stories in terms of the different case studies that a lot of these companies do offer in terms of showing you the side benefits of as well as to getting started with a fleet management software tool such as Verizon Connect as well. Again, that's Verizon Connect. Again, you can check out the links linked down below in the video description if you do want to follow along, or check out any of the companies mentioned here in today's video. They do cover a wide range of industries, right? Delivery and distribution, construction, oil and gas, transportation, logistics, a wide variety of different solutions. Like I mentioned, the GPS fleet tracking, dash cam, compliance management, asset tracking, commercial navigation as well. So they do cover a wide variety. If you would like to get a demo or see their plans and pricing, again, that's always subject to change, and it really does depend on your company. So I'd recommend contacting their sales team to get a quote more accurate to your business. And that honestly goes for most of the companies we're going to be mentioning here in today's video when it does come to the more pricing side of things. And without further ado, let's go ahead and move into the number 2 spot we have is Samsara. Now, Samsara is a very popular tool as well in the fleet management software space. They are one of the more leading providers, and they are also built for safety tools as well as, similar to Verizon Connect, Samsara also has, the dash cam recording, not only just recording the exterior, but also the interior of the vehicle, to improve overall safety, making sure that drivers are, not distracted, being on their phones or things like that, making sure that people are, being safe when they are driving, especially for work, especially for business. So, that's one of the other perks of using a tool like this. You could also get different automated notifications for all of your drivers as well. They do have a lot of different AI-based solutions here within Samsara as well, which can also help you save time in terms of managing your overall Samsara account and how the software works. Again, as you can see here, you can see, high severity, low severity, things will be flagged in terms of the overall, safety scores that you could expect from this fleet management tool. Now, it is built a lot more on the safety side of things in terms of monitoring safety. So if you do have a large fleet, then Samsara might be the best option for you. If you are a larger scale business and you're looking really for safety, better insights, and if you are looking at, again, reducing those insurance costs as well as a nice benefit. But safety, I know, is a big aspect for a lot of companies with large fleets, especially large trucks. You are dealing with people's lives on the line at the end of the day here, so it is important. And they do also have a wide variety of different integrations here, like CAT integration, GM, Ford, a lot of different types of companies that you might already be working with, ADP as well, John Deere, a lot of those integrations they do have pre-built out of the box. So that's something else to consider here with Samsara. Again, they really do pride themselves on being safety first as their number 1 initiative. Moving in at number 3, we have is Azuga. Now, Azuga is actually owned by Bridgestone, so they are a Bridgestone company, and they are a GPS fleet tracking and dual-facing dash cam solution to keep your vehicles, assets, and drivers safe. So they are a GPS fleet tracking software to keep track of your business assets, right? Fleet tracking, taking a look at, monitoring your vehicles, as well as the safety side of things as well. They are a bit simpler of a tool compared to something like Samsara or even Verizon Connect, but they do still allow you, from small businesses to enterprise fleets. So they service not just the higher level, larger solutions for more enterprise level clients, they also service small businesses as well. And they do also have a fleet tracking app that you can use to see driver safety scores and check things out online. And you can do it from, just 5 to 99 vehicles all the way up to over 100 vehicles. You can also track the equipment, which can help you in terms of, informing your planning, managing the operations, all those kinds of things as well that you can do here with Azuga. In addition to the asset tracking, you also have, compliance features, pretty much a lot of the same types of things you would come to expect from most of the fleet tracking tools. They are a little bit more on the kind of like old school layout in terms of the way that the software works and functions in terms of just the look and feel, but it could still be a good option. Again, here, if you would like to get a demo, you can go ahead and check out those links linked down below in the video description. Moving on, next in this list we have is Motive. Now, Motive is an all-in-one fleet management software. So they pride themselves here on managing safety, productivity, and profitability of your operations. So they are a little bit different from the others. They also help you with the sort of like business banking side of things, because they do actually have business cards as well. So they help not only just on safety and fleet management, but also on overall productivity and the profitability. And as you can see here, the unsafe lane change detected, things like that improve safety scores all through their Motiv trackers. You can also see, as you can see here, a geofence alert. So if something leaves the yard or something's in motion, you can really get a good insight into how your business is operating and your fleet specifically in terms of the fuel costs as well. You can also manage that with their commercial business cards, which does also help as well. So they are ranked #1 here as the best supply chain and logistics software product tool. Again, they do have safety, fleet management, as well as equipment monitoring and spend management. So again, on the more banking, business financing side of things, as well as workforce management. So you can also track your team here. So it is more of an all-in-one tool, if that's really what you're looking for. I know some of the other companies are more kind of focused on other aspects of fleet management. But if you're really looking for more of an all-in-one tool for your business, then, Motiv could be a good option for you. The nice thing about all-in-one tools, it comes with its own set of pros and cons, of course, if you're looking at tools that are more specific to specialized cases. The nice thing about all-in-one tools is you just set up camp and you've got everything that you need in one place, and you don't necessarily need to hop around between so many tools. And it can also communicate, so you get better insights across each of the aspects and the features that you might want from a tool that has more honestly coming with it, right, all in one. They do also have AI vision as well, which can also help you see in terms of like passenger counting, cargo loading, in terms of the overall productivity management, access points, and things like that as well. Again, with Motiv. If you would like to schedule a demo, again, you can go ahead and check out those links linked down below in the video description, where you can sign up and get started with a demo here of how the software works and what they offer as a company. Again, that's Motiv. They are an all-in-one fleet management software. Moving in, last but not least in this list, we actually have MileIQ. Now, MileIQ is predominantly known for vehicle tracking and simplifying the mileage tracking so you can stay tax compliant. Now, they do also have the software available for individuals as well as for teams. We're focusing here, I figured, on teams for this video, because if you do just need the mileage tracking aspect of vehicle tracking and fleet management, you can actually do all of that for a much cheaper price within MileIQ if you don't necessarily need all of the bells and whistles of the other fleet management software that I've covered earlier in this video. Those are more focused on, safety, fleet management, productivity management. They do come with a higher price tag, but they can, for larger operations, they can and typically do make a lot of sense, in terms of managing safety, managing your fleet, especially if you have a lot of vehicles. But if you don't have necessarily as many, or if you're just looking for a simpler tool as a small business owner, then MileIQ could be actually a good option on their Teams plan, where you can actually try it for 30 days free. Again, link down below in the video description. And you can save time and money when you're managing the automatic mileage tracking. And this is tax compliant reports for teams. So this is, for drivers, companies like Home Depot, Starbucks. You could also use MileIQ in addition to the other tools that I already mentioned here in this video, because it is more just for the mileage tracking, but it is automated mileage tracking, which can be really good for, tracking the actual distances that drivers are going. And this can also help you in terms of writing off those business expenses in your business and keeping track of your team. So you can see here, you can save time in terms of payroll hours for each employee, in terms of how much mileage they've driven for your business, in terms of, you can save and reduce your mileage reimbursement costs by actually tracking the real miles that your employees are tracking. And, this helps you get a better accurate record of their drives, so you can, focus on the work and not have to manage like the odometer counts and all those kinds of things. Again, as you can see here, you have enough. You can leave the mileage tracking to MileIQ. Again, you can get started for free today. You can onboard your team, so you just add in your team members, upload it, and then the drives are tracked automatically from the app, and that's going to then log the money so your drivers can get reimbursed, or so you can just track it in your business as far as what the overall actual expenses are of the per mileage drives for your entire list of vehicles and for the employees that you have. So it does make it pretty easy. You can also easily export it, connect it for those tax reimbursements. You can see the total value, the distance, and everything that you need for your team. You can also go through here in terms of, your team downloads the app, in terms of what the process looks like. You can approve drives with a click. So all you have to do is then, approve the drives, reject or approve the drives. You don't have to sit through spreadsheets and things like that. It does make the overall UI very easy for you to understand. You can also set custom mileage rates as well for your fleet of vehicles and for your company. And you can also give multiple admins as well to coordinate the approvals and reimbursements. And you can also streamline the billing here. So it does make it a pretty easy bet for most companies. And you're able to set those custom mileage rates. So you can either use the IRS guidelines, or you can even set your own reimbursement mileage for your company. And you can also add a custom commute mileage as well, so for your driver and your team, so you can easily automate the commutage mileage, right? The commuting mileage, as well as team locations. So you can see, okay, this is where the supplier is, this is where the office is, and you can easily, set those team locations as well, which does make it faster for reviewing the drives. You can set addresses on the report and generate the automated reports and reminders. Again, they are a good option for companies, and because Mile IQ is the #1 mileage tracking app, again, so that's again Mile IQ for tracking your mileage and for mileage reimbursements for businesses. Again, I figured I would throw them in at the bottom of this list here, just because it could still be a useful tool for a lot of you guys looking for the fleet management, vehicle tracking type software. Mile IQ can be a good option on the business and the team side, as well for your company. So guys, I hope you found this video helpful. Again, the best fleet management software and vehicle tracking tools and apps for your small business. If you guys found this video helpful or enjoyed it, again, if you want to check out any of the companies mentioned here in today's video, you can go check out those links linked down below in the video description. Again, some of which are affiliate links, which can be a great way to help out and support the channel. If you guys found this video helpful or enjoyed, then be sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button as well, and notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. Anyway guys, that's all for today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.